Yeah, we're recording. Hey guys, this is for week 15 assignment discussion board about networking. Um, so the first question was, how do you think networking may affect your pursuit of a particular job in the counseling field? To me, networking is very important for many. It's very important for any type of career. When it comes to counseling, I believe networking should be a task you become very accustomed to. I've had experience networking as a building tool. It seems to help out the most when searching for jobs. I have maintained contact with everyone from past jobs, internships, volunteer work, practicums, and maintaining respectable relationships. This has allowed me to be able to communicate with many different schools, facilities, and throughout North Carolina. It's very important to make yourself known and provide information in some way in which the other person who is giving you the information is doing. I find networking to be awesome. I have stayed in contact with lots of people, and I find it very helpful. It's just a great tool to have and know how to use it. What types of networking can you do? Networking that I can do now include attending school board meetings, career fairs, still doing volunteer work, build rapport with people I come in contact from various communities. It's always better to apply to work. I guess work on your listening skills. That's always really, really important. Use social media for counseling sites. So like Facebook probably well, I know they have like ACA and various counseling associations. So just like them, and you get really good like newsletters and blogs and stuff like that. Like magazines too. I do the social work digest, and I do psychology. I think it's called Psychology Today. A lot of blogs and stuff. You can find some great articles, and it kind of gives various stuff like that's happening in North Carolina, like conferences. That's what I'm looking for. So e-newsletters. So I find that pretty helpful too. And simply just by exchanging information as well as keeping in contact, whoever you come in contact with, if you do like a thank you card or anything like that, just make sure they have, make sure you do something where they remember you. I find that a written out thank you card works really well because nobody sends those anymore. I also found it helpful to develop connections between agencies and become familiar with useful resources. Even just any kind of agency you're familiar with. I mean, some other agency can use that as a resource. So just really, just talking to people and remembering, exchanging that information, that's a pretty good point. What can you do now to begin the networking process? Now I can make myself available. I can reach out to principals of different schools and let them know and spread the word that I'll have my 18 hours by August. I know a lot of different principals and administrators and stuff from different counties just for some of the conferences that I've been at, and I'm part of the North Carolina North Carolina Educators Association. So they send out stuff, and I've been to several conferences there, so I still kind of keep in touch with some people there. That's how I kind of can network now. I can update my resume and put it on different college websites and the DPI website. I'm looking into conferences and trainings and other workshops that will both help me networking and learning. I find those to be very helpful with, you gain a lot of resources. Me and Jordan actually went to the training, and actually, now I can network with them if I need to, and see who they know. We can kind of communicate with each other. Find that helpful. I can hand out my business card when meeting new people. That I find that helpful for them just to have it, and even if it's not like a business card. I mean, just you can make one online and it with your school email address and stuff. I find that helpful. I'm also looking to the following associations: NCCA, ACA, LPCA, and NCSCA. I'm sure as we all do, receive a lot of emails from ECU about events within the Department of Education. So I'm also looking at attending events there as well. Like I said, networking to me is to make myself kind of known to others. What problems do you foresee in the process? I guess the problems that I foresee is when it comes to networking is social media. I haven't really touched on that, as you heard, and that's a big thing now, social media. But I think it's important for counselors or anyone really that has a desire to work with school systems, mental health, or anything like that to be cautious what they put on social media. This can include political views, religion, pictures, tagging people, places, etc. I just feel like, if a client or somebody from the community kind of read something, they can take it a wrong way or anything like that. So I don't know, in a small town and stuff or whatever, I just be cautious when it comes to Facebook or any kind of social media. That's what I see in the process myself. Make sure, when you get a friend request or anything like that, or I guess this is about me. So when I see a friend request or anything from maybe like a student or something like that, I'm just kind of cautious. And I have a privacy on my Facebook page, but that's the only thing I really have. It can have a negative effect on your career and how people view you as an individual. So with those pictures and stuff like that, I mean, just be cautious. Well, I'm cautious, whatever. So what aspects of networking are unique to counselors in the profession of counseling? The aspects of network that I find unique in counseling are, of course, the associations mentioned before. But with counseling, you can also network with other varieties of counseling and careers. For example, careers, there's social workers. I'm one of those. Mental health agencies, nonprofit organizations. They're very helpful. Home health agencies and education agency. I say this because most of these agencies perform like trainings and stuff like that, and like information sessions, and a lot of people with different careers go to those, and it's kind of good to, they're free for one, and a lot of them are held in your community, and you can meet people from various agencies and careers and stuff like that, people within the community that, just like I said, to be known, to make yourself known. There are also many interest networks on the ACA page, and this includes various interests like ethics, historical issues, veterans, multiracial, and there's so many more. I looked at that website at ACA at the beginning of the semester, and I saw like all these other associations that fall in the same place. So I think that's pretty unique. That's pretty cool. What makes networking counseling so unique is, there's many opportunities to learn as well as introducing yourself to other people. So looking at those the ACA and those different aspects, the different varieties, I guess, of different associations and stuff that you can become a part of. I mean, you're a part of that where you can meet other people, but also I feel like it's you're learning as well. So that is my spiel on networking, and I think it's a great and useful tool if you use it right and well, and just develop those personal relationships and stuff, and get your name out there. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon.